Right, so we are talking entertainment somewhere in a corner inside the Joy FM building, and it looks like this year we are ending the year in a grand style with the Drive Time on Joy team, and that's because there's something coming up. I don't have to spell it all out because I have the host himself, Alexis Bill, to give me all the details, and that is because something has happened before. It was a fantastic one. I won't talk about it. Let Lexus do that. Hi, Lexus.
Hey, Doreen, how are you? Good to see you and Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Do you remember him?
Yeah, of course. They do.
Well, Lexus, I mean, that we've had countless conversations about stuff to do with Joy FM, but it looks like end of this year is going to be the icing on the cake. But first of all, let's actually recount the last one you did on Joy FM so that they can actually understand what we are going to talk about.
Yeah. So as part of efforts to make the Drive Time on Joy exciting for our listeners all the time, we came up with an idea to not just have a regular show where we play the music, but we get the artist to have a live concert on Drive Time. So a couple of months back, we had Joe Metal come into the studio with his whole band and his backup singers and everybody, and it was amazing. We turned Drive Time on Joy upside down. I mean, the whole of Accra got talking. Everybody was excited about it. And that was our way of, just making things a little fresh, So that was totally successful. And we thought, hey, if it's nice, then it's wise to do it twice or even thrice. So, we decided to actually pull up another concert, another live Drive Time on Joy concert.
And who is this lucky artist on it?
So, it's been an amazing year for all of us. And we thought that one of the best artists right now, one of the biggest now, one of the most hardworking, and people are actually rooting for him to be Artist of the Year, Best New Artist of the Year. He's got like a gazillion songs that we all love and we all love to sing along. Is the only Kwame Eugene!
And that is Baba's crush anyway.
Oh, is it? And who's yours?
Oh, mine will come very soon.
So yes, Kwame Eugene is arguably one of the biggest artists now. Hardworking, amazing songs from Angela to Wish Me Well to Confusion. You know those songs. So there you go. So we thought of, we reached out to Kwame Eugene and said, look, let's end the year on a very wonderful note. So on 31st of December, it's the last day of the year, and for those of you who have been, who have not really had a lot of party, this is like the last party of the year. So you've got to come through. So we decided to get him and his band. And he has quite a very big band, and we realized that the studio is not going to be too conducive. So we decided to take it all the way into a lounge. So we are going to have a live concert with Kwame Eugene in a lovely setup called Cockpit. And I'm sure you've been to Cockpit before.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. I was with you there at one of the shows. It was good. And Cockpit has a very lovely setup. And so the whole band will be there with Kwame Eugene, and the whole show will be live from Cockpit from 2 o'clock all through till about 6 o'clock in the evening. So we are saying that all our friends who love Drive Time, who love Joy FM, who love the multimedia group, who love Joy Prime, come through. Come sit with us. Let's have a drink. Let's jam with Kwame Eugene. The whole band's going to be there. We're going to be there. There'll be drinks. There'll be grills. And it's free. It's absolutely free.
I was actually going to ask that because I'm like, Kwame Eugene, concert, Joy FM. How much are we paying to actually enjoy or have fun?
People have paid hundreds of Ghana cedis to go watch him perform. Okay. But we decided to save him for the last day. And it's totally going to be free. So, you don't need anything. Just dress up nicely. And it's on 31st. So I think that people are going to prepare for late night parties and watch night services and whatnot. So we're saying that in the afternoon, just come over, relax with us, let's interact, let's network. When we're done, we'll all go to do the crossover together.
Because I was just about talking. I mean, we will jump over, we'll cross over, we'll lie over, we'll walk over, everything. But before we do that, let's all meet at Cockpit. And I know that place is lovely. It is lovely. And this is the man. He's actually going to host it. Alexis, are you going to take your shirt off for us on that day?
I said Kwame Eugene, not Kwesiata.
Oh, okay.
I am not Kwesiata. You want me to take it off for you?
Oh, that day. Yeah, no body like this body. Why are you keeping it in wraps? I mean, yeah. I mean, you should surprise us that day.
Don't enter 2019 with this mind. What?
Guys, so this is the man Lexus Bill. He is the host of Drive Time on Joy FM, and that day he is gonna host the show. So don't miss out on it. Remember, it is absolutely free. Let's go out there and enjoy ourselves. And the time actually is
2 p.m. from 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going live, so you can be there a little early. I'd love to meet people early. So 1 o'clock, come through. Let's interact. Let's hang out, have a drink or something. 2 o'clock, we're going live on Joy FM, and the band is going to be playing. We'll be dancing. We'll be, interacting. It's the last party of the year. Literally. It's literally the last party of 2018. Look, this year has been really tough for all of us. Yeah, let's let our hair down. Let's take off the jacket. Let's come and relax and jam. You know what I mean? So
let me put you on the spot.
Yeah?
Is Kwame Eugene going to win Artist of the Year?
I actually hope he does. No, seriously, I don't know, but I hope he does. And I have a few names up my sleeves that I'm hoping they win. If he does win, I think he totally deserves it. I mean, he's been amazing. He's been phenomenal. Look at the number of songs that he's come out with. Look at the features he's done. He's actually on like almost all the biggest songs. He has an album out. I mean, just a few days ago, he released like 7 videos back to back. He's playing concerts everywhere. He just launched his own concert in Kumasi. He's in Liberia. He's in Sierra Leone. I mean, he's the hottest kid in there right now, and I won't be surprised if he wins it. For me, if he does, I think he totally deserves it. Yeah.
Well, so you heard it all from Lexus Bill, and just not for you to forget, remember, it's the 31st of December at Cockpit, and yes, it is at the Achimota Mall. So just make your way there, absolute free. Let's just go there. Let's have fun. Let's chill. Let's relax, and then welcome like 2019 in grand style. Showbiz. Right, so you heard it all from Lexus Bill. So let's make our way that day and go and support them. Let's all have fun and just end the year on a beautiful note. Now let's move away to movies. I'm sure we've had so much to talk about the movie industry, and one person who had a lot to talk about the movie industry for 2018 and then being hopeful that next year will be a greater one for the industry is actress Kalsum Sinari. Yes, we caught up with her, and she's been talking more about the movie industry and also the Actors Guild of Ghana. I know there's been ups and downs. I mean, a lot of actors have complained that this year has been a tough one, saying that the movie industry was dying. But it looks like towards the end of the year, we are seeing a lot of movies being premiered. So could it be that maybe we were all afraid that maybe we were shooting movies, but they were not coming out? That's how come a lot of the actors felt like things were not going well for them?
Well, I would say it's not too well, because for you to get a script is by His grace, and it keeps coming, but it's not aired because DVDs are out of the system. And I say basically everything is about internet, so we have to reset, restructure, and see the way forward. By the grace of God, we got a couple of movies which will start airing on the net. I would say people felt more comfortable sitting at home, watching, inserting their CDs to watch. So we have to adjust. When you go to Rome, you have to do what Romans do. So if it's gone out of DVD, let's just adjust ourselves, start saving small, get our phones, and then start patronize our movies. That is how we can sustain the industry.
And then the Actors Guild, what's happening?
I'm a bit lost here because we are talking about Shaga, but then now it's about the Actors Guild. Is it about Actors Guild?
We just want to know. Yes, you are the welfare, so we just want to know what's going on.
It's tough. It's tough. When I say it's tough, it's so difficult to get sponsorship to help. I took up that role of being the welfare because I want to help the aged. I believe the aged suffer. They suffer. The young one like you and me, I'm not so grown. I can make it in between. But the aged, they suffer so much. So I took up the mandate to help the aged. But the sponsorship is not coming. So I'm pledging. I'm just asking Ghanaians to come to our aid, to help us. Because so far, just a little. It's just something small to help them. And that is, I'll take this opportunity to tell Ghanaians to come and help the Actors Guild to see the way forward. Yeah.
Are there issues with the Actors Guild apart from sponsorship?
I talk about issues. There's always issues. We are human beings. We are bound to face issues. People hear more because we are the faces of the world. So people hear of our issues. But I believe there are issues everywhere. But then with time, we overcome all those issues. I don't want to really talk about those issues.
It's Christmas, and what are we looking forward to next year, especially for the movie industry?
We are looking forward to greater things, more producers, more jobs for the actors, because that's the only thing that can sustain us. That's what we have put our heart to do. So I wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and I love you all. Thank you.
Let's talk showbiz.
Right, so that was actress Kalsum Scenario, and we're hoping for a better movie industry next year. Now to some international stories, Hollywood star Terrence Howard apparently has proposed to his ex-wife after they divorced 3 years ago. I don't know how many of you can do that, but it was beautiful. Right, so that will be it for Let's Talk Showbiz today's edition. I've had a good time. This Christmas has been a wonderful one, and I'm sure you have also enjoyed yourselves this festive season. We're just gradually moving to the end of 2018, and do well to have fun, but be careful in whatever you do. I'm Doreen Avio, and of course, to have a wonderful day.